Greetings and salutations to everybody. I am playing the Jackbox Party Pack, which is a game that just kind of came out of the blue today on Xbox One. And one of the things that immediately sold me on it is a 2015 version of You Don't Know Jack, which is one of my all-time favorite trivia games. So this is one of 5 games that is part of the Jackbox Party Pack. There are 4 other ones, most of which use a mobile device, like a tablet or a phone. This one does allow single player with a controller, but if you want to play multiplayer, you have to use a tablet or a phone. Which, I'd rather use a controller, but hey, you'll get what you get. So, I'm going to do another single player match. I played one already. It's very similar to, if you played You Don't Know Jack on Xbox 360, similar setup, pretty much identical, it just looks a little bit different and the questions are different. So, let's play another single player game of You Don't Know Jack.
We are on!
Cookie, we found your pants.
Well, hello! It's about time. Now, what should I do with this barrel?
I see one like a bee.
I am Cookie Masterson, and I shaved my nipples for this, so let's hurry before it grows back. Like, we need to get moving now.
Okay.
I'd say it was sad you're playing alone, but you already know that. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Flavored eye drops. Why let your mouth have all the fun? Flavored eye drops.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash.
Flavored eye drops.
All right, let's move.
All right, let's see what's first question.
Okay, time for question 1.
Let's start with Eat, Pray, Die. Which of these Julia Roberts characters would Jack the Ripper have been most likely to savagely murder? Erin Brockovich, Vivian Ward, Tess Ocean, or Liz Gilbert? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Why didn't you pick this? Vivian Ward is the name of the prostitute Julia Roberts plays in Pretty Woman, and almost all of serial killer Jack the Ripper's alleged victims were female prostitutes, so he'd probably have just loved to murder her. I can see it now. He'd open the box with his knife in it, she'd reach in and he'd playfully shut it, snapping her fingers. She'd laugh, he'd laugh, then he'd kill her.
Oh, Mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do! Tell you so!
Here's one I like to call, If I Only Had a Brain Trust.
Alright.
Suppose the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz faced off against the Wicked Witch of the West in a public debate. If he wanted to use a straw man argument against her, what might he do? Attack the Wicked Witch's character rather than the issues? Misrepresent the Wicked Witch's position on the issues? Prove... No, but it does seem like just the kind of thing the Scarecrow would do. That guy was an ass. This would have worked. A straw man argument purposefully misrepresents an opponent's position in order to strike it down. Here's how I would debate the Wicked Witch. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the 2 candidates you see here tonight is a Wicked Witch. Thank you, I yield the rest of my time.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Next up, getting naughty. And this dis or dat likes being tied up.
This or that, yay.
I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one you tell me if it's the name of a necktie knot, or the name of a sex position recommended by Women's Health magazine. If it's a necktie knot, press the X button. If it's a sex position, press the B button. Okay, we're off. The Half Windsor. The Valedictorian. The Prince Albert. The Trinity. The Caboose. The Chairman. The Four in Hand.
Wow.
It appears your score likes to be on bottom. My usual sex position is also the way I usually tie a tie, alone in front of a mirror. I introduce Shop Till Everyone Drops. Say at Christmas time, every single item at your local mall sells out. According to a popular grim fairy tale, which of these stores has the best chance to be magically stocked overnight by hardworking elves? Foot Locker, Radio Shack, Victoria's Secret. In the grim fairy tale, The Elves and the Cobbler, a poor shoemaker is given some much-needed help by elves who appear in the middle of the night.
Yay, got one right.
And while the shoemaker made a nice profit, the elves were trampled to death on Black Friday. Take a good look at Okia Dokia. If you're driving between company headquarters, which trip should be the shortest? IKEA to Kia, Kia to Nokia, Nokia to IKEA, or IKEA, Nokia, and Kia headquarters are exactly the same distance apart. Nokia, no Kia. Smart people choose this. Nokia is based in Finland, and IKEA is based right next door in Sweden. Kia is based in South Korea. Whether it's phones, furniture, or cars, if it's got Kia in the name, you know it's gonna be cheap. I mean inexpensive. Inexpensive! That's round one, and hopefully you'll do even better in the next round. Don't forget, all the questions in round two are worth double. Okay, here it comes.
My score sucks right now.
Try this on for size. Muscle milk was a bad choice. Say the news team from the Anchorman films decides to run a relay race against a rival news team. If Ron Burgundy is his team's anchor, when will he run? Before Brick, Brian, and Champ? After Brick and Brian, but before Champ? Before Brian and Champ, but after Brick? Or after Brick? In a relay race, the anchor, usually the fastest runner, goes last. And they would probably promote the race so incessantly that by the time it actually took place, you wouldn't be that interested in seeing it anymore.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Why not try? Guess who's Dak? Dak again. You know, I'm not an optimist, but I have to say, I feel like things have been going pretty well with the game so far.
Son, Daddy forgot about me.
Oh no, my old ventriloquist puppet, Billy O'Brien.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
Billy, the whole creative team here decided to not include you in this game because you're too much of a troublemaker.
Troublemaker? Me? No, I just got back from traveling the world, studying all the profound teachings of titular world spiritual leaders. For instance, which titular religious group was founded by someone with the last name of Smith? Protestants, Episcopalians, Presbyterians.
It was begging to be picked. The Mormon religion was founded in the 1800s by Joseph Smith.
In America.
So, which was your favorite religion you studied?
Well, I particularly like the ones that treats without reincarnation. Someday, I hope to come back as a beautiful coffee table.
Follow me down to the sea.
Oh.
And on its way, Orcas 11. Say I wanted to go around freeing the killer whales from every SeaWorld location in the world. How many separate rescue missions would I need to go on? 3 rescue missions, 4 rescue missions, 5 rescue missions, or 6 rescue missions? There are 3 SeaWorlds. 1 in San Diego, 1 in San Antonio, and 1 in Orlando. So you would need to go on 3 separate rescue missions.
Well, I knew that one.
Well, that sounds like a lot of traveling. Maybe I'll just pay that kid from Free Willy to do it. Something tells me he could use the cash. Here's a good one. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
This doesn't make any sense.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
The name of Jeff Dunham's purple-skinned puppet. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? His name is Peanut.
Yes!
I have to admit, people who talk through ventriloquist puppets kinda creep me out.
That you talk through me.
Quiet, Billy. Stop trying to get me to kill people.
Whoa, now you're creeping me out, man.
Next, the midnight run to the bathroom. According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, how would Paul Revere secretly signal to you that he has to pee in the sea? I have to do a number 1 in a 1. I have to do a number 1 in a 2. I have to do a number 1 in a 3. Or, I have to do a number 2 in a 1. According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poem, Paul Revere's Ride, Paul's signal for the British was 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. And as we all know, a number 1 is a P.
Yay!
And Americans would have known about the British sooner if he hadn't stopped for a number 4. You don't even want to know what that is.
No, I do not. This is where I come back.
Step right up to the jack attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press your A button. 2,000 if you're right. But if you're wrong, you lose 2,000. And don't forget,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. This plus this equals that. What new thing do these combine to make? Good luck.
Interesting, let's do this. Red plus white. Pink! Sodium plus chloride. Salt. Bison plus cow. Nope. It's not a tangerine. Shit. Beefalo. Really? That's the word? I know that one. Captain America! Champagne and orange juice. That is a moose. Not Captain America. And black lights. I know that one. That's cosmic bowling. Got almost right, actually.
There it is! It's important what you add together. For example, I crossed a Wolverine with a baboon and wound up with what I'm calling a Wolveroon. Don't worry, I brought a strong lock to the cage. I have it right here in my hand.